So here's problem 3. Okay? This problem ends up being a little bit different. All right, I'm going to catch up to where you guys are, and then I'm going to show you the ending part, which looks a little different than the first 2 problems. So first I have to set the equation equal to 0, so I'm subtracting 35. And that negative 35 is not like with either of the first 2 terms. We're going to put the x squared term first, then the x term, then the constant term. So what's the value of A? What's the value of B? What's the value of C? All right, so now I'm plugging into the formula. So I have x equals negative b, that's a negative 8, plus and minus the square root of b squared, that's 8 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 3, times c, which is negative 35, all over 2 times a, which is 3. Now to simplify, negative 8 plus and minus the square root, 8 squared is 64. Here I've got a negative times a positive times a negative, so I've got 2 negatives. The 2 negatives cancel each other out, become positive. What is it? 420. It's good. All over 2 times 3 is 6. All right, now we're going to add underneath that radical. So 64 plus 420 is 484. So up to here, I'm hoping that you got that much. Okay? Now, the reason that this is different is that 484 is a perfect square. Right? So when I take the square root of 484, that's 22. It comes out of the radical. Right? So anytime you've got everything coming out of the radical, you've got a perfect square under the radical, you take the square root, you have no more radical in the problem. When that happens, you have to break the answer into 2 separate solutions. So we've got one of them with a minus, one with a plus. So the first one, x equals negative 8 plus 22 over 6. Okay, so here I use the plus sign. I'm going to do the problem all over again, but I'm going to use the minus sign. And then I'm going to simplify both fractions. So negative 8 plus 22 is 14. So it becomes 14 over 6. Simplify that fraction. I can take a 2 out of top and bottom. So 7/3. That's one of the 2 solutions. The other solution, negative 8 minus 22 is negative 30. Negative 30 divided by 6 is negative 5. So there's my other solution. So when it is no longer a radical, that's the way you should express your answer and put it in simplest form. I'm going to stop this recording.